Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 for some more racing. I think we might have been boxed in. Wonderful stuff. Great. We're not actually... can we sneak our way out here? Is Lado the weak link? Oh, we can't do the... Sometimes you can use the burnout and shuffle a car when you hit it. Lado's car, though, will not be moved. We are stuck. Oh, there was almost a gap there. Oh, we might have pushed. Come on, fugitive. We can push the danger man almost out of the way. Level 8 has done a jump. Quite an impressive jump. Well, I guess we're stuck here until somebody decides to go. Oh, there we go. We're off. Gliska can not... Oh, no. Come back here, Gliska. I mean, someone just did a flip off of the curb, and two cars have done a flip off of the curb, and Gliska's bumped a wall, and I've nearly done a roll off of that crash. All is fine. All is fine. It's a sensible start to a FailRace racing video. It's a GTA 5 racing, custom circuits. We've got some sedans we haven't driven for a while. It's a little section of kind of base game cars. We've got the Fugitive that I'm driving. We've got the Apostrophe, Bash Rope thing, and we have the Primo. I feel like the Fugitive should, in theory, be the fastest of this lot, but probably not by a huge amount. There is Slipstream, there is Catch-Up, all of that good stuff to help bring vehicles back into the fight that have bad starts or have silly mistakes, and so on. And, well, we didn't have the greatest of starts, that's for sure. That's interesting looking. Just looking at the architecture of the bridge support there, that's really sort of like pretend bridge support, that's really clever. You kind of got like the almost, I say like suspension bridge, not quite, but yeah, that's cool. That's really well done. Sorry, I got distracted by circuit. So far, like the lap is good fun. Are we going to get a good slipstream down here? So long? No, nothing. Come on, game, really? That just did not care for giving us any slipstream at all. Ooh, fast chicane and a fast chicane and a Ewan accident has caused us some trouble there. Damn it. Nothing you can do. It's really easy to make that little mistake. You just turn in a smidge too soon and clip the hay bale in this case. Ooh, two-wheeled moment. That is not ideal. I guess that is something that we have learned and something that we need to be aware of. A relatively long lap, I will say that, around here. We're doing a 4-lap race with these vehicles. We have a big draft from everyone behind, for everyone behind. We're still just going to be sat in 10th. Lado had to think about going for a dive. Problem is that we've got a good run on the exit, but I don't know where to go with it. I'm not going to be able to get any slipstream of anybody, unless Ewan moves across. I was trying to sneak some draft. Lado was not having any of it. Angus has gone wide at turn 1. There's been... I'm wary of going... Yeah, I was right to be wary of going too close, because I knew someone was going to get into trouble with the inside curb, and they did. Not the worst trouble, but they got into a little bit of trouble. Should give space through here. Nope. It's not quite gonna work for me in this so far. This is, yeah, not gone amazingly to plan. That corner there's a lot faster than I'm thinking it is. I'm treating that like a 90 degree sort of corner, and it's way quicker than that. Oh, that's a bye-bye to Lado. Liam got away with not being involved in that. The cars behind, I don't think, avoided it quite as nicely. Yeah, that's always a risk. We've seen it when you're running at, whoa, very high speeds. Liam has a big dive, can't really slow the car down in time. But yeah, it's just, you did it the chicane last lap, you turn that little bit too soon, a high-speed section, and you ping off the tyres, hay bales or wall, whatever it might be. We've got no slipstreams. The only option I've really got here is a whole bunch of curb boosting. Is it going to be enough to keep us ahead of Liam and level 8? It is for now. Can we... Well, I don't know if you'd be flat through that chicane, but you can definitely get away with only a lift through there. Now, Gliska and Blakey have got together. Blakey off into the fields through there. That puts us up into 5th place with Gliska waiting. That's the corner where you get onto 2 wheels, but that seems to be the only real place that we're seeing this 2-wheeled antics from the Fugitive. I mean, we've got a car of each different type in the top group. It is primarily made up of the Fugitives, but is my guy dancing? Yeah, the radio is on. My guy was in the middle of the race, is just dancing along in their car, as you do. Can't imagine touring car drivers are doing that, really. Funnily enough, I can't imagine that goes on. But there we go. Oh, turn 1. See, we're now in the mix. We're in the pack of cars. So previous, when something would have been nearly flat out, or you know, the tiniest bit of braking, now it's a whole different story because we've got slipstream pulling us forward much faster than we would be going otherwise. But also you've got to be aware of where other cars are going to be positioned. You know, other cars are going to be, you know, lifting because they're dealing with being too wide, and there's a whole load of new things now to deal with. Then lap times are going to be greater, are going to be slower. I was going to say come down, but that's makes them go faster. So yeah, ignore that. Oh, Liam with a big airtime, Bumpy with a signpost visit, and us with a visit into Bumpy. Could have been worse actually, as far as how that one ended up. Yeah, there's a signpost there on the inside. Didn't know about that. Oh, it's going to have a look to the inside. We'll just take a much wider line through here. Can I duck underneath on the exit? No, it's worth a try. We've got Team Orange have reformed in 7th and 8th. We spent a lot of our race kind of slowly making progress forward. Ewan's done really well actually, because I mean, Ewan hit the chicane. We hit Ewan in the chicane on the start of it and has fought all the way back up to the front. Although literally like one good slipstream pull there from me has gone from mid-pack to top 3 with a run on the leaders. If that had been a longer straight, we would have got into the leaders draft and taken them as well. Might still yet. So that was a hell of a tow down that section. Careful with the grass, because the fugitives will go on 2 wheels. We'll pass in Pega. I'll take that one. Thank you very much. Gliska has gone round, whether assisted or not, I don't know. Only saw the tail end of that one. And we will get a draft off the Frosty Gold machine, and that'll put us to the lead of the race. We're going to try and get across to cover, because we might need to have to do that on the final lap to see what was possible. But nothing happening there. Now, what is the run to the finish line like? Not long. The Primo's not quite quick enough, perhaps. This could be a very, very mad end to the race. We'll have to wait and see. Now, we have got the lead of the race for the first time, and I'm able to take the line I want through that section. We've got clean air ahead of us, so I can just hold the car pretty much flat through that. Now, of course, that's easier to do when you're on your own, and easier to do when you've got all the catch-up affecting you. Basically, my car is less powerful, so we can get away with that. But we're at the other side. We're at the other side. We're clean. No problems, and no real chance to overtake there. This next section, though, is where we may lose the lead to Ewan. And Pega might have a draft as well. The Primo keeping up with the fugitives. Ewan's had a big twitch. That was a wheel on the grass, I think, got the car unsettled. Is Blakey going to bring the whole pack with them? Blakey, Level 8, Liam's in that group as well. Are they going to catch in time? They probably will down the back straight. The big draft they're going to get. The tow is going to be... Yeah, that's going to be sketchy. It's going to be dangerous for us. Where is Ewan gone? Ewan's already fallen into the pack. Lado's making a monument on top of the bridge. Okay. What can we do here? Me and Impega, this is not what we needed, really. Has any of them got a big run? Doesn't really look like it. Although there goes Level 8 has got the big run. We're going to have to lift because I don't want to be stuck on the outside of a sort of too wide through that section. Now we're going to get the run from further back. Looking, shove the nose through the middle of that. That's 3 wide at a sketchy place. I don't want to give this up particularly. We might have to yield at some point though, because me and Impega are really slowing each other down being side by side through all of that. Here comes Danger Man with the apostrophe. That is to the outside. Level 8 is going to give us a nudge forward. Liam has snuck to the lead of the race here. Okay, about us 5 are now battling for this one as we dive into the final corner. Liam is on the outside. We've got a good run. Is there anybody behind that's going to be able to take this away from us? I don't think they can. We're going to cross the line. We take victory. Liam gets second. What a battle that one was. Whew. We did it. I think. I was going to check, though, of course, because this is GTA, and sometimes it likes to take your fun away. No, we did get it just. Look at the gaps, though. There's nothing between me and Liam. Yeah, we just got the run out of that final corner. The Fugitives 1 and 2, Apostrophes 3 and 4. Impega a bit unlucky, actually, to end up down in 5th. at the end of that one. There are only 2 primos in the end of Impega and Ollie, who I think is parked possibly somewhere. Yeah, not going so well for them. That was a very, very good race in all of that. And we took a victory, which is always nice. So I messed up with the time of day of this one. We're on to the second race. We're going to be driving some sports classics around here. It is night time for me. I wonder whether it is a wet race for others. So last time I had a night race for one of these was with the Penetrator, with the XJ220 style at the airport. And that race, everybody else's screen was a wet day race. Mine was a dry night race, and when I went to take the thumbnail image, the footage was of a dry day race. So I don't know. Hopefully with this one everyone's got the same conditions, maybe. And judging by the fact that they're keeping up with me in the corners suggests everyone has got the same conditions. Well, we'll go for some variety. We'll go for a night race. Impega is all over the bumper, looking for a way past. I mean, it's only going to be a matter of time, of course. That slipstream down here. We will stay well out of the way. Ewan gets the big slingshot to the inside and will take the lead of the race. We might be able to do something on the outside here. They don't quite have. Oh, Ewan's fallen over. Oh, that was a good. That was a good dodge that time. Last time Ewan fell over in front of me, we kind of didn't have anywhere to go, which ended up hitting Ewan's car. That time we were able just to dodge it. Okay, they don't quite get turned down. I think they got a bit faster down the bottom of that section. Got to be a little bit careful and all that. I like this track though. I mean, it's got a good mixture, some high speed stuff, some lower speed, more technical stuff. Good combination, makes some good racing. Got some long straights. For some slipstream and whatnot, but some technical sections. So yeah, all together works quite nicely. We got out of all of that in a pretty good position. We're going to sit in a tow at level 8 all the way down here. Or I say all the way down here until we can slingshot past. So, I mean, the run to the line last time came down to me getting kind of a cutback and a bit, basically like we've done here to Gliska. It's not a really big run to that finish line, so I don't think a tow is going to be the way to do it. The cutback might work, again, depending on, relative speeds and relative lines through that corner, or just a simple overtake and hope that... I can always guarantee, just thinking about it, my brain's working at a billion miles an hour as it always does in these races. If you go for the overtake on the way into the corner and hope you're clear, I can always guarantee you're going to get screwed by slipstream at some point, even though it is a relatively short run. It's just what GTA likes to do. But yeah, we'll worry about that when we get close to time. Gliska has run wide and hit the dirt. Gliska, go back on the circuit, has done. Yeah, that's just ran a little bit too wide, a load of understeer, and going to end up in trouble. Wondered for a second if the controller had turned off momentarily, but that was not the case. We're going to have a look to the inside. This is one of those hairpins, a bit like turn 1 at Kota. It's so tempting to have a dive up the inside because the corner's so wide, but the actual racing line has you out much wider to kind of like swing through the corner. It was tempting to go for a dive. At the end, nothing was lost. We get a good run down this next straight, and we will take the lead of the race. Not going to be flat through here, I don't think. It's finally balanced, I'll say that much, through that corner. It was good. I mean, we went through the corner. The back end was loose but never sliding, if you like. It was a good balance through there. Just climbing over. I think it's a Danger Man with the retinue, if I remembered my cars correctly. Yeah, okay, so we've got 2 Silvestras and a retinue battling up at the front. We'll be side by side here. Neither me nor Never Late are going to get a draft. Danger Man went the wrong way and had... Why would you go to the inside? You're only ever going to be able to push, and it didn't really work out. That's bemusing as to the thinking behind that one. Again, we get a good run off of that, but that one there was a little too far back. Okay. Well, as I said, we'll hopefully try and position our car better for if it is the final lap. Ooh, that was a bit of a funky line through that section. I say the issue is so we went for the overtake. We got the overtake to work around the outside of turn 1, but in doing that, we make ourselves slow on the next corner because we're out of position. But not only were we making ourselves slow, but we're making level 8 slow because while we were battling, you know, side by side, level 8 can't put their car where they want it to be. So yeah, it's all a bit of a mess. However, we got out of it. We got out of it no problems, but we just brought the pack to us now. They were going to catch us anyway, but they are now right on us at the start of this lap. It is. I can't see what it is. Just a whole load of lights. Can I have? I want full beams. Can we have full beams just to blind everybody? Looks like the retinue, certainly Ollie's retinue, has a lot of light going on at the front there. We will try and take this position away, force the pink car to go the long way around, and it does make it stick for now. Sadly, we're going to have no draft coming onto the back straight because we're too close. Too close to really getting anything working. Level 8's going to get the huge toe and will take the lead of the race. We may get second here, although Level 8's hit the wall of catch-up. Oh. Okay, that is a bush that is drive-throughable. I don't know what happened to Ollie. What happened to that pink car? It was on the outside of us, and then just vanished as soon as we got to the chicane. I don't actually know what went on there, so that's peculiar. That is... yeah, something big went on for the cars behind us. I mean, me and Level 8 have completely buggered off at the front now. We may even remain there until the end, because there's only got a lap to go. Might be a 2-car race here if we don't do anything stupid. We take a big dive at the final corner. This is what I say about a dive. If we take a dive and clear, in fact, if we take a dive and clear the pass into there in that manner on the final corner, we're going to be well clear of the run to the line. You really don't have enough time. You might beat us to turn 1, and will do, in fact, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who gets to turn 1 first after the race is done. Okay, that's interesting. So maybe you do want to have a bit of a bigger dive in the braking zone. This is not what we want. Don't want to be going side by side here. Ideally, we get one car through, and then we slipstream and we work together to try and... basically, we're trying to work together to stop the pack from catching us, but it's not working at the moment. And Danger Man and Pega are working well together to catch up to us. And Blakey is there as well. There's a Team Orange car. Yeah, and Pega's caught us, basically. Where is the retinue? I thought it was going to go to the inside. In the end, it didn't. That's okay. Oh, we get a big twitchy oversteer moment as we go past level 8. Oh no! Oh! No! Pega went past it, just got a little twitch, and that was all it took. That was all it took of that contact. Let's say I apologise, I think there's a little bit of just, yeah, Kel's not quite in the right position, not quite where I thought they were going to end up, and just goofed it. Now, if we can get a really big toe down here, me and Pega may not be out of this fight entirely. We get a really big toe down here and then a really good run through the chicane. I got too much overspeed with a slipstream. I'd have never done that corner with a slipstream that fast in these cars. I knew it was a long shot. And yeah, Impega made it work, and I did not. I actually think even if I'd got the braking right, I don't think it would have mattered. I think we'd have ran into the crash that was going on regardless. Impega that little further back. Impega's kind of lift and be a smidge careful into that chicane was 100% the way to go. I really should have done that one. Sadly, did not. Do we have a... we might actually have a dive here to the inside of Longbow. Yeah, Impega, I think, might actually win this race. Oh, I've gone into the wall and cost myself a 5th position in the end. I think level 8 and Danger Man got connected. Yeah, Impega did absolutely the right thing. I did the wrong thing in that one. So, just too much speed into the chicane. Misjudged my braking, basically, how much speed we were carrying with that slipstream. And yeah, so there we go. Despite the bump on the final lap, Impega takes victory. Team Orange, Blakey's up in 2nd. That's something. Danger Man's 3rd. Level 8 is 4th at a Longbow. Yeah, we overran it into the final corner as well, trying to be a bit brave. It is the way it goes sometimes. That's a really fun track, though. That is a really fun track indeed. Had some really good racing around that one. Not quite the finishes, the second race anyway. But yeah, excellent fun. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and thank you to Level 8 for building that wonderful track. Shall be it from me. Until next time, goodbye.